Peace, guys, peace. I have something to talk about with you all. I feel exposed to the nation. I feel exposed to the whole community of YouTube because I just saw a video. I haven't actually watched it. It says the cutest boy on YouTube. Guess what his name was? His name was Greg. My name is Greg. Is this just a coincidence? I don't know. It would have been a clever idea to actually watch the video, but I didn't. Because the exposure would just be too cramping on me. It would just be too difficult to watch myself get that exposed. I'd feel naked in front of 10,000 people, like I'm doing an open porn shot. With my cock hanging out. Not a pleasant sight. Yeah. There's just things that I need to get cleared up with the world. This 10-second exposure video I did. Obviously no one's viewed it yet, but or they might have by the time this video is done, but no one's viewed it. But my topic is pretty damn good. It's a topic that is very close to a lot of people. Well, it will be in about 10 years' time, because it's about the hosepipe ban, and you all may have heard of it. There is a hosepipe ban. No one's allowed to squirt their hosepipes anywhere. That sounds so dodgy. It's unreal. I'm sorry. I've just made another cock joke. And yeah, it's about the hosepipe ban. And the hosepipe ban is basically a ban that stops you from using your hosepipes. But you've all heard of the greenhouse effect. You've all heard of global warming. What's the cause of global warming? The main cause. I'll tell you what it is. It's flooding. The world flooding. The world will flood. Eventually, the entire world will be underneath the sea, and we'll all either have to become mutants and turn into mermaids, or we're all going to have to learn how to be fish. I don't want eyes on the side of my head, and I don't want to be eaten. Although if I were a fish, I'd count myself out of being tuna, because tuna stinks. And all of you tuna fans, you must agree it does stink. But anyway, this hosepipe ban, they've had it on for a few years now, and they haven't realised it's such a crap idea to take it off. Do they realise we're being flooded soon? There's going to be a whole worldwide flood. We saw part of what will happen in the floods in August. I was trapped in those floods. I was one of the people that had to turn back from going home. I was in the Midlands at that time with my mum and my girlfriend, and we had to go. I think we got a quarter of the journey down. It took us about a few hours to actually get home because of this water. And do the MPs not realise if we use loads of water on our plants, the plants will actually suck the water up, and then carbon dioxide will go, global warming will go, all because of lifting this hosepipe ban. The next thing we know that's going to happen is the ban of showers, or taps, because they use too much water. But I'm sorry, how does that justify, how is it right that people are going to start banning the use of water? In about 10 years' time, if I don't see a ban being created over power showers, then I will slap myself. I'll slap myself now if you want me to just prove that I have the balls to do it. Not fake. And if I don't see any of this happening, yeah, I will slap myself, because I can see in the future people having these hour-long showers just so they can put water on their face. This is going to be as bad as Africa, except we won't have water. We literally won't have it. We'll have to import it, get bottles of water, and pour it over ourselves. And for the people who aren't as fortunate to actually be able to do that, they're going to be sitting underneath their shower, flicking water onto their head. They'll be flicking it. Imagine it. They'll be putting all this shampoo and conditioner on their head, but they will just be flicking water, a few drops, and they will have to catch them in cups and wait until they're full, just so they can have a shower. Can you imagine it? There's only one good thing out of things like that. Your water bills will go down substantially and quite extreme. But here's a good question for the YouTube community. What would you prefer? A drip shower and very low water bills, or would you prefer a power shower and not as high, and bills which are quite high but still not quite high, quite reasonably priced bills? Well, I know which one I would pick. Maybe the drip shower. I fancy going and waiting for an hour to fill this one cup up with drips of water. I fancy doing that every day. I just fancy doing that. You know when you just get a craving to do something stupid and ridiculous? I have a craving to do that. Just flick water onto my head. Doesn't that sound like fun, everyone? Peace. Rant over.